guessed that I, of all people, would play more web fishing? You know, it's not like me whatsoever to just continuously play the same game. No. How would that ever happen? Oh, give me 1 second. There we go. Took a minute. Let me get this drop out. Alright, random Twitch notification. No, we're just gonna be catching more shit. Sorry if there's random noises happening outside. They're currently... Hold up. They fucking stopped right outside my window. What the fuck are these guys doing? Whoa, I almost stepped on a ferret. Okay. Almost completely crushed a ferret just now, trying to get back to my PC. Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing my fisherman's duty. Duty. And drinking a beer, drinking a couple brewskis, and fishing. I do have to go at 6:45 to start making dinner though. Do I have... Wait. I have leeches. Let me see if I can... Yep, cool. So I'm just gonna... what do I want to do? Do I want to do some pond fishing or want to do some ocean fishing? I guess we're doing ocean. That sounds like fun. I want to go back up on the pier. I really enjoyed going up on the pier and fishing from there. I also saw something about like a ghost fishing rod, which I might try and do, because I think that'd be fun. But first off, you got to start somewhere. Love my new hat. I heart peeing. Completely dripped out. I am wearing pants. I know it doesn't look like it, but yeah. I gotta be a little emo guy. I gotta dress how I dress in real life. Ooh, you know what? That's a great start. I can already tell this is gonna be a successful fishing stream. See, look at this. Beautiful, immaculate. And buckshot is gulping down some... Ooh, a shining oyster. And a coin bag. Nice. So I hope y'all's days are going well. I just got off work and got done showering. Made a cool video about the burrows, which are our autonomous, basically like a wagon. So they'll just drive around carrying around a bunch of other wagons and just stop somewhere for our H2A guys to unload them at. And yeah, that's really all there is to that. But I'm excited to be able to stream a little bit more. I was afraid my mental state was not going to be well enough to play, but I'm glad I kind of got myself out of it. Seeing all the stuff on threads when I got back made me okay with streaming, so thank you guys. Speaking of threads, I can also scroll that while I do this, because this only takes one hand to play. So I can look at all the bikers and other random stuff. And tattoos. I always appreciate seeing more tattoos. But yeah. What random thing should I be spewing today? I think I talked about how as long as you know your pests and diseases, you can pretty much grow anything. Which is true. Like fertilizer and all that just helps. Like, it'll increase your yields if you're actually doing something that you want, like fruit or flowers for. But if you just have like an ornamental, you don't necessarily need it unless it starts yellowing out. Like, I barely apply any fertilizer to my indoor plants, like maybe once a year, if that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a ferret that's just deciding to hang out on the couch next to me. I'm not on a couch, but ooh, got something big coming. Come on, show me the money. A hammerhead, nice. But no, I've got a couch next to my gaming setup meant for just like, I just stream in my basement because where all my stuff is. And oh, I didn't even notice. Damn. Too busy listening to Ducky munching on something randomly underneath the couch. A dogfish. Yeah, I just have all my entertainment stuff down here. I've got my guitars, I've got my random collection of curios, my sword for the Ren Fair, other miscellaneous objects, obviously all my gaming stuff. And this is where the ferrets get to run around and play. I'm sure they enjoy it. They get a whole nice big room just to run around in and cause chaos, away from all the cats and other things. I just realized I have another random video capture device on my thing. Oh. Come on. It's gonna be something small, but come on, something interesting. A large shrimp. It's me for real. I'm just a large shrimp. I got the posture of one. I look like one. Put a picture of me and a shrimp next to each other, you wouldn't even know the difference. Oh. I don't know. What else? Large clownfish. Damn. It's me. I am the clown and the fish. I am the alpha and the omega. There are two wolves inside me, and they both hate each other. One wants to drink beer and fuck around, and the other one yearns for the work. But really, I just need zins and caffeine to do both. I can't tell if my mic is picking up the miscellaneous noises that my... Alright, sorry. I'm toning down my mic volume. I can't tell if my mic is picking up the ferrets or not. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the scratching. Because these motherfuckers are loud. For not making a lot of noise, just like the occasional duking, like gooking or duking, I don't know which one's actually called, but they fuck around a lot. They dig in shit. They fuck around with each other, and then they make a bunch of noise. Like, you can tell when Buckshot has Ducky and he's just fucking dragging her, because you'll just hear them fucking going at it. Oh, and there goes Ducky. And she has a toy. I heard the little jingling from that thing. Oh, and there's Buckshot. He just came out from under the couch. A massive angelfish. And I caught 100 fish. I'm on my way to becoming an expert fisherman, don't you guys worry. we only have like 50 more hour-long streams before I finish this game. Hope you guys enjoy. But I just get to relax here, get to love peeing, get to drink my beer, and just relax. This is what it's all about. If I can't go out and fish because the weather's kind of shit right now, then you know what? I'm fine with doing it in this game. Oh. Come on, show me the money. Show me the money. Oh, it's a microscopic hammerhead. I'm pretty sure that's fucking illegal. It's illegal to be that small and that cute. Okay, come on. Show me something good. Large lobster, nice. I hope whoever's watching this enjoyed their day today. I've been having a rough one today mentally, but you get through it. You just gotta take it one moment at a time. Sometimes your brain's like, damn, just give up on everything and just run to the middle of nowhere. And then other times you're like, damn, you know what? I'm okay. Just enjoy the things you can enjoy. Like, for me, I get to enjoy my plants at work, and I get to enjoy playing some games and streaming it. Even though it kind of sucks having to start over from scratch, I didn't like my old channel. I didn't like my name on it. I liked all the content I had, and I wish I could transfer some of that over, but honestly, you know what? It's not a terrible thing to just have to start over occasionally. Oh, damn. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah. Thank you, Aquathermite? Sorry, your name is confusing to me. But I'm glad you're here, because I was just about to check my Twitch and make sure that I was actually streaming. Shining herring. Okay, and I am out of bait, so I'm just gonna keep going down the line and get whatever I need. A quiet hermit, okay. You know, that makes a lot more sense than Aquathermite. I guess I should have realized that, considering you didn't have an E at the end of your name, and that's, kind of what would be thermite. But I hope you're having a good day. Congrats. Now you get to be here while I ramble about random shit. Yesterday's topic was growing plants. And today, we'll probably also be a little bit of growing plants. Or, I'm also going to ramble about my current plan for taking pictures of myself on my motorcycle. Because I have an ingenious plan, which involves getting out my Apple Watch, which I haven't touched in a long time because I have dirty work and it would break within the first week if I brought that to work. But I'm thinking if I can get my phone propped up properly somewhere, I can get the camera to face me while I'm standing on my motorcycle and just take a picture that way. I think that would be fun. Because I've got some stuff to like hold my phone up. But I just have to actually figure out a time and a place to do it. I also have to wait for my ear to heal a little bit more. Thinking next week. I still need to check the weather, and I'm pretty sure next week's weather is a lot better where I am. But we are on a roll. A quiet hermit currently. You're my good luck charm for catching shit. Because you were increasing my catch rate exponentially. But I also can't wait just to get out and ride in general. Like, I don't want to be like a full motorcycle influencer because I definitely do not have the bike for it. But, because like, I ride a fucking scrambler. Like an unmodified scrambler. I still have the goofy fucking mirrors attached. There's these big round fucking things right on the front. And I still want to lower the handlebars on it because I think that would make it look really cool. Because I've seen a lot of Japanese riders in the motorcycle scene over there where they lower their handlebars and it just makes them look so good. Like I saw the predecessor to my current bike. I think it's like the GF something. Ooh, a huge swordfish. Nice. It's like the GF or GB. I think 350 is the predecessor to my SCL 500. And they deck those things out. Like I would love to get some good like dual sport tires. Or even like maybe a dual sport tire on the back. Because I saw somebody else that's been putting dual sport on the back. Nice little angelfish. And I ranked up. Hell yeah. Alright, once I catch this fish, I need to grab another beer. I don't think we'll make it in a timely manner to do a power hour, but you know what? We're gonna give the old college try. Considering I haven't even done a power hour since college. Large shrimp, something to crow for. Something that's really nice about having my own little space in the basement is I just get to keep all my shit down here. Like I've got a nice little mini fridge for all my beers. I only have to walk like 20 feet for them. It keeps them ice cold the entire time. Damn, my name got changed to Null. Ooh. Change of plans. We're going for that storm. Maybe I can hit the edge of it on this. It looks like I can. If I go to the other side. Oh yeah, you know I love those easy access beer cans. See, look at this. Look at it. Pretty sure I saw something too where you can get like special fish from this as well. See, a small horseshoe crab. Why is it in a pond? I don't know, because technically they're supposed to be ocean critters, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna argue the game logistics that much. But horseshoe crabs are fun. I remember the article from a long time ago where people were like harvesting for their blood because apparently it's like really valuable for some reason. Oh, Buckshot is freaking the fuck out on the couch. And he just likes playing with himself. Buckums. Anyways, oh, he duked. Oh, I love those little fur snakes. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on, show me the money. A small guppy, nice. You know, that looked more like a beta than a guppy. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I used to really be into fish. Like, used to know a lot. Now I just know random fucking bullshit. Like the Anomalocaris is amazing and extinct. Oh. Like I still love, even as an adult, I love going to aquariums and stuff like that. Like currently my favorite fish is like either the arapaima or the arowana. Those are two like amazing Amazon fish. I just love the way they look. Really hoping I can catch them in this game too. I'm sure I can because those are like pretty popular in the fish community. They're kind of colorful. I think they have like a green and red, but imagine a betta fish, like a giant betta fish with. That's pretty much all it is. A giant betta fish. It's got the giant dorsal fin and the giant tail fin. Oh, like they're really fun. I enjoy them. A small snail. Let's see if I can cut some time. There we go. Look at that. I'm already starting speed running strategies. It's like when I was playing Schedule 1 and I found out a bunch of glitches that help you traverse easier or quicker. Even though I never stream that, that's just a personal game I play all the time. Even though now that I have this, probably gonna usurp how much I play Schedule 1. I'm really sad that the Schedule 1's like it's dumb, but it's a drug making game, but it's just really goofy. Like, you mix just the most random chemicals in with the drug, and it's only got weed, meth, and cocaine, but you mix them in with like one of the funniest ones to do is horse semen. And you just get the most random shit. How's it going, Kitten 104? But I remember there was one drug you can make in the game called Aspen Queef that my friends used to make all the time when we were playing together. And it was like there's just so many different combinations of you just combining random shit. And it's just so fun. I really wish the ferrets would start fighting closer to here so you guys could hear them. Like, I've got a mic that's completely... Oh, sunfish. Also love these guys, because they are just brainless. Like, there is not a thought in that creature's head. Like, things will just take bites out of them, and they'll just go on swimming. They'll just live their lives with a giant chunk missing out of them. Honestly, that's how I want to live my life. Oh, another one of my favorite fish, besides for the arowana, is the oarfish. I'm sorry, my brain's just gonna go everywhere. Right? I just wish I could live like a sunfish and just live with a chunk missing out of me and just not give a shit. But the oarfish, those have been my favorite for I think the longest amount of time. Like those are so fucking cool. They're just giant like eel-like fish with they're just completely silver and they've got these giant red like basically like plumes on their head and like going down their dorsal. And they're just amazing. I love them. They're so beautiful. And like there used to be like a Japanese legend about how whenever they would catch them, they were like signs of an earthquake that's going to happen, which isn't too far off because that's the reason they would go up to the surface is because they would sense seismic activity and they would just get lost trying to escape it. Or when they're sick. That also happens too. A small dogfish. Alright, this will be the last one, and then we'll sell all of our shit, get more bait, and probably level some stuff up. I feel like this would be a good, good chance to level some stuff up. Because I remember I only started playing this game, geez, like 2 days ago. So I'm still pretty low level. Like I don't even know what the actual max level is. What was that, tuna? I don't know. Now it's time for the Tuna 15. That is a reference to the most random podcast I listen to, so congratulations. Get all these up, sell all of these, and we should have enough. Yes, we do. Rod power would be awesome. Yeah, let's do rod power, and then I don't know. I don't think there's anything I want quite yet. I probably should get the freshwater one, but I kind of want to wait. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait just a little bit. Why don't I put some money into this? I'm sure I'll catch enough. Alright, cool. Now I have a private island. Now I can get to all the secret areas. And I also got to keep an eye on the time. Because yeah, just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys were here or if I randomly rambled about it before. Do have to go and prepare dinner, which shouldn't take me too long. I'm probably just going to keep the stream going and just... I've got a rotating fish, like GIF, just to play in the background while I do that. Because I just got to throw some, stuffed, like, pasta shells onto a dish and put it in the oven. And cover with whatever sauce I choose. Probably should have checked to make sure I had more sauce before, or sauce upstairs before I did that, because then I'll have to run downstairs. Also, I'm missing my name. What the fuck? So about you guys. You guys got any random topics you want me to talk about? Because I'm very good at rambling when I have a topic. Especially when I'm drinking. Or I just go talk about the burros again, you know? They're cool, autonomous wagons that just drive themselves around. You know, that's pretty neat. Even though it's kind of funny, I just call them stupid dogs. Because, like, they're just these they're normal size. They're the size of a regular road wagon, or not a road wagon, a nursery wagon. And all they just drive around, and if you get in their way, they either stop or they'll just fucking incessantly honk at you. What's this? A large grouper. These dudes are scary in the wild because they just fucking go after everything. And I'm pretty sure that it's the Goliath mouth grouper that just they'll try and just eat like fishermen or divers that are going down in there. And there is a chance you could just be swallowed. Like the Goliath mouth grouper is fucking massive. Which part are you saying Y2 Hermit? So I think there is a bit of a delay in my stream, so that's why I ask which part you're saying Y2. Oh, what do we got here? The grouper? Yeah, it's just they just eat everything. Like anything they can gulp into their mouth, because I'm pretty sure they do the same thing that whales do, which is just they inhale the water, which just suctions you into their mouth. Like they don't do it with the same amount of force as whale does. Obviously, you know, there's a little bit of a size difference there. But size doesn't matter when it comes to fish, because a Goliath mouth grouper will still fucking eat you. So will anything else in the water. A giant isopod. Used to love those things. They're just giant pill bugs. Ooh, a treasure chest. Giant isopods. You're dead. You're at the bottom of the sea. They'll just eat you. Along with crabs and whatever else is down there. Even though something cool I did see, because I am still kind of into fish. Whenever it pops up on Instagram, I love watching the random, like, new discovery reels of shit that gets found. And they recently took, like, a live recording of a nautilus. Like, I know other people have done it, like, way in the past, but, like, it's actually able to see, like, an HD video from a deep sea probe is of a nautilus is amazing. Like, I always forget these things, like, actually still exist. But there's just these, you know, cool armored squid, and they're just vibing. And I think there's like another random like deep. It's not a fish. I don't know what the classification of a sponge is, but there's a thing called the ping pong tree sponge, which is just it's like a little like it's a little tree. Yeah, a nautilus is just an armored squid. Like just imagine a squid with a giant circular shell on it. They're fucking awesome. But the ping pong tree sponge is just like imagine a little tree, but all the like ends are just these little balls on it. I don't know why I'm making the like little like ball symbol with my hand, but like, and then I think it releases like a random neurotoxin or something to catch like small fish or something that goes by. I don't remember the full details on it, but it's just this random thing that's just in the bottom of the ocean, and they're so fucking cool. Like, I love the whole theories of just like, you know, there's a bunch of shit probably in outer space, and there's definitely even more shit in our oceans because we just haven't explored enough of it. Like, scientists are constantly finding new species of like everything down there. Like, sure, some of it isn't like massive. It's just like either tiny fish or plankton or, you know, bacteria, but there's still undiscovered stuff in our oceans. Like there are snails that just go over volcanic vents and they just live around the volcanic vents because they can handle those temps. And there are other snails that just latch on and they're parasitic to fish and they look demonic. Like, the ocean is so fucking cool. And you see so much cool shit. Like, I know that was my dream for a really long time instead of plants. was to become a marine biologist and actually study that stuff. I'm glad I can be the one to give you all this very strange, to me, slightly concerning information. Because I am terrified of the ocean now because I know too much about it. Like, the ocean is unforgiving, but it is also beautiful. You see, there's so much cool shit. Ah, we are on a roll with this. A flounder, nice. Yeah, there's just so much cool shit in the sea. And I still keep meaning to look up how big an actual herring is. I know that's a really random thought, and I feel like it's something I should know, because like canned herring is a thing. And lionfish, nice, extremely invasive, kill on sight, at least in the U.S. Um, but shit, I forgot what train of thought I was thinking of. Sorry for the mouth noises. The ocean is just really cool, and there's so much cool shit there. Like, I always love seeing new things that pop up, and I love games like this and Animal Crossing New Horizons. I play it sometimes on my Switch. Like, I love games that let you fish and just catch the most random things. Like mantis shrimp being able to punch with the velocity of either I forget if it's a 9mm or 22 caliber bullet underwater. Like, they heat up the area around them because they just punch so hard. Like, that's so fucking cool. And like when I was in high school, I used to keep like I had a shrimp tank that I kept, which just had cherry and ghost shrimp, and it's so cool to just watch. Like, they're not fish, they're bugs, but it's so cool to watch them just do all their shit. Like, when one of them has eggs underneath their tail, you can watch them like fanning their little legs, getting the air currents going. And they just do really random things. Like, the small ones used to go behind the water filter and just hang out back there, and then come back out when it was time to eat. And they'd filter on whatever was in the tank. Like, I had a pretty decent setup when I had my shrimp. Like, they would like, I had the proper wood and plants and everything planted inside of the tank to make it so that they could actually like eat. Like, if I didn't feed them in the proper amount of time, they would just eat whatever is right there. Or if it just like to tide themselves over until the next time I fed them. So, fun fact about dogfish, if I have my facts correct, I'm pretty sure they're one of the couple of fish that give live birth. Because I'm pretty, even though it's semi live birth, because I'm pretty sure they have the eggs in essentially a womb, but not a womb, that will actually develop in there. The ones that hatch first will actually eat the other eggs. Like, so if two hatch, they'll eat other eggs, and there's a chance they could fight, and only one would come out, and then that's the one that gets to live. And then there are like random fish, or like sharks and skates that will just lay their eggs in this really weird, like, I think they're called grape something. Oh, I'm missing bait. This is good to know. If this actually works, if I can just switch my bait while it's already out, but I'm just gonna recast it. They'll just have these long threads of eggs, and they just hang out on the sea, and that's all they do. Like, I'd be really interested to do more research on whether or not the ocean currents are dependent on the development of the eggs themselves. Like, are higher ocean currents gonna be like increase higher chance that they're born because they have like more motion in them and more like air movement, like air as in like the oxygen in the water moving through them, because even though they don't breathe air, they still require oxygen to live. Like, that's why gills are a thing. They filter out the water from the oxygen and salts and stuff so that they can actually be hydrated. Like, that's more stuff I'd really be interested in knowing. Even though I got no, well, I shouldn't say no chance, but less of a chance of developing a career in marine biology at my age. Especially because I've dedicated so many years of my life to plants and nursery work. Like, it's just another facet of environmental work, really. Like, I would also love to be a like work at a fire watch tower. Like, that would be amazing. Like, just go out for a couple months on a fire watch tower and just get to watch over an area. Like, even if it's dangerous work, I would still love it. Like, if there's a chance I could burn. Like, I would hate to see the result of a giant wildlife fire, but it's still nice to be in nature like that. Or like being a large scale like ranger, being able to go out and like clear debris, help people, but also get to enjoy nature and all at the same time. I think that's what I really enjoy about what I do. Is I get to, even though I'm not directly working with the public, I'm always helping the next generation in it. What the fuck is this? A wolffish? Pretty sure wolffish aren't the shades of blue, but you know what? That's fine. Um, I just love all that shit. I love nature. Like, I like that I actually get to be outside all day. Like, if I had to work in an office or something, I don't think I would make it. I think I would go actually crazy. Like, more than I currently am. Which my job is stressful enough as is, probably why I am a little crazy. But that's fine. Alright, so once I'm done with my... I'll probably catch another fish or two, because we're almost getting up on my time limit. But if you want to stay around, that's completely fine. Or, you know, just do whatever you want. Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to prep dinner. It shouldn't take me too long. Another treasure chest. Okay, before I go, I definitely have to open up these treasure chests. Thank you, Hermit. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm excited to see, because so far I've gotten 2 flannels from the 2 chests I've gotten. I've got a green flannel and the red flannel I'm wearing now. So apparently, so I'm assuming there's just going to be really cool cosmetics in each of them. Oh, we got something interesting at least. Haven't been seeing a lot of starred stuff yet. Ooh, nice, a massive stingray. All right, let's sell all this shit and then cool. $600, nice. Okay, treasure chest 1. Maroon tank top. And a white t-shirt. A white tee. Alright, not as fun with my shirt. And not as fun as the hook light shirt I had. So yeah. I heart peeing. Okay. So then I will be right back. I'm going to just do this. I guess I actually don't even need to do that. So I'm going to go back to my stream starting thing. And you can enjoy this gif of a fish spinning. and I will be back as soon as I can. It shouldn't take me too long. What the heck are you guys doing over here? I literally leave for like I leave for like 10 minutes. I don't even think even 10 minutes. I think I left for like 7 minutes. And y'all are just fucking. What the fuck? I'm being told to hush child in my own fucking chat. Burned my hand, had to wrangle some fucking critters. Like, Nimrod was just going at the top of the fucking stairs, having a fucking fit. I also have to get him. I just realized I have to fucking get him out of it. Give me 1 more minute. Cool, small flounder. I'll make this one quick. I promise. Hope you guys can hear me. Alright, I just had to plop him down a couple feet away from the door. Because if I don't, you want a fish, kitten? You can go for it. Here you go. You got full reign. Next 3 casts are for you. But no, if I don't move Nimrod away from the door, he will continuously just sit there and try and bat at Buckshot when he's at the top of the stairs. But if you move him, even just for like a minute, like even just a couple feet away, he just fucks off and he goes somewhere else. And I think he just goes upstairs and fucks with Wendy or something. Yeah. So Nimrod and Wendy are my cats, and then Buckshot and Duckshot are my ferrets, or Bucky and Ducky, or what I also call them. And now I can get caught up with whatever the fuck you guys are talking about. I see annoying on threads, which big mood. Let's see what else is in here that I can make comments on. Thankfully, I think I got back just in time. Thank you, I'm glad you got a new phone, Hermit. But yeah, everything should be situated. The stuffed shells need to cook for 45 minutes because they were frozen. So I've got plenty of time just to chill and fish. And then probably once that's done, that's when I'll end the stream. So hope you guys are strapped in. Jesus Christ. How, dude, you're dude or dude is gender neutral to me. Dude, you are worse than my sister. My sister has had her phone for the past like 6 or 7 years, and she is fighting for her life to keep her phone. Like, the only reason she still wants to keep it is because it was the last iPhone with the home button, and she cannot bear to part with it. Like, I remember being in my senior year of fucking high school, and like, even I had an old phone then, and having um an iPhone with the home button, and then one of my classmates had like one of the newer iPhones at the time that had like no home button and just was all like face activated, and I hated it. I thought that was so weird at the time. Like, I was a weird kid, you know, if you can't tell by my random rants and, you know, whatever else is on my threads. I mean, that's fair though. Like, that's what I had my freshman year. Was I had like it I don't remember what Nokia it was. It was just one of the basic smaller ones that still had the numpad was still the keyboard. But I remember it had what random games that it had really random games, but I loved them. Yes, the worm game. I feel like it also had like a ball bouncing game. Yes, ping pong. See, you know more about than I did. Obviously, I was a freshman in high school and I was an idiot, but that those were the days. I used to love fucking around with that. Plus, my freshman year having that was amazing. Did I just? I caught a fucking whale. A whale of a time. Like having a phone with like something you didn't need to look at and you could just memorize it. Like I would just text in my pocket and then just, you know, get it out of my hoodie a tiny bit, just see whatever the person responded and then put it right back in. Like I never got caught with that thing. The second I had an iPhone, I was caught all the time because I couldn't do that anymore. Like I'm sure there's kids nowadays in high schools that can get away with it because they're fucking everyone is proficient with an iPhone now, and I'm still an idiot sometimes, even though I'm only almost 25. But like those, yeah, or on their watch. Like I was, Hermit, you heard me ranting, not ranting, but like talking about how I have my Apple Watch that I never use because I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Because like I can't use that at work. Like, do you know how many times my hands are in a wet hole, like just fishing around in something, or like digging shit up, or like it would get broken so quickly. Screen reflecting from is that really how you figure out? That is such a wild tactic to figure out if they're on their phone. Holy shit. Like I could not imagine being a kid now. Like I feel like I was kind of lucky because I didn't really have a smartphone until my like junior or senior year. Um, but like being caught up on social media, like I was a poor kid growing up. Like I was. This is a not a trauma dump, but just an info dump for you special few. Um, like I was orphaned when I was a teenager. Yes, I do remember using Kick when I got my first smartphone. But like I was an orphan growing up, or not growing up. I was an orphan when I was like 15. But after that, even before that, I just had like a normal, basic dump phone. Sorry, still getting over my cold, so I have random congestion. But yeah. So you get it. You know the drill of just having basic poor people stuff. But shit, my congestion's hitting me. I don't know why it only hits when I'm down here. A sawfish. Fuck yeah. But like I didn't have any of the fancy smartphone. I didn't have to grow up like worrying what everyone else thought about me online. But like I imagine it's shit. Yeah. Fuck it, Weeball was definitely a motto I used quite a few times. Even now as an adult. Like not a lot of shit is yep, mature for my age. That's one I got a lot. How many of these fucking swordfish am I gonna get? Yep. Yeah, I imagine Kick not the greatest. I'm sure there was a lot of people being groomed on there, and probably including myself. Probably memories I've suppressed. I will try and get another whale for you, kitten. But like, oh my god, those were the early days before like Instagram was a big thing and Snapchat and everything. Like when I was like what 16 or 17 in my junior year, I started using Snapchat and Instagram, and they were still pretty new, at least vaguely new. I think a lot of people used them. Yeah. So it kind of builds a little bit, of yourself. What the fuck, Roland? Can you share some of that luck with me, please, on getting a whale? Oh, I definitely know the fear of, like, being a biker and meeting up with random people. Oh, I ran out of bait. Um, like, I mainly keep to myself on my bike rides. Like, I'm any of you guys that's on my uh key tag post on Threads, or yeah, my key tag. Like it says antisocial for a reason. Online, I can post a really good facade, but in person, I do not talk a lot, which is why I like streaming. Cause sorry, I heard a twink, not in that way. Um, and it was Buckshot messing with one of my guitars. Um, and now he's trying to climb up on the leather couch. Okay, have fun with that, buddy. Hey, don't call me a twink. I am slightly too hairy for that. No, I did not call you a twink. Um, yeah, biker meetups also do look like a lot of fun. I see there's some that happen like kind of close to me. Like I don't know. I do want to go to one slightly. Prefer Twinkie. Is that a was that an innuendo? Actually, scratch that. Forget I asked that. That never happened. I don't think Twitch would like me saying stuff like that. Sorry, Hermit. I also hear them fucking around and something like they're scratching. The ferrets are scratching inside of something, and I don't know what, and it's kind of concerning. But like not as concerning enough for me to check, just for me to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Small eel. One of my favorite types of sushi is eel nigiri. 20-minute mark? No, I've got 30 minutes on my timer. Oh, I gotta catch this dog. That's fair. California rolls are good. Oh, I already. Oh, come on. Now's not the time. Come on, buddy. Give me the money. Alright, so this is something really cool that a friend of mine I was playing with earlier showed me. You get a really cool fish from this right here. Um, Good. Glad to know you also changed your timer. Look at this massive unidentified fish object. What the fuck? It's a dogfish. It's a literal dogfish. He's just a little guy. I guess I could fish over here. I love that. I love that that's just a random thing in this game. Also, a fun thing about me is I love, UFOs and, well, anything paranormal, really. So, like, I listen to a lot of podcasts on large clownfish. Nice. I think I caught a catfish earlier. I think you get those from the ponds that are around. But, like, I love random stories about, like, UFOs and paranormal shit because they're always just so fun. Like, I don't know how much of it I believe in myself, but you always hear the most interesting shit. Like, I'm working on a cryptid sleeve, which is half, like, actual, technically, they'd be considered aliens, quote unquote. Because, like, can you stop fucking around with my guitar, Buckshot? You fat fuck. Anyways, um, like, Mothman would technically, I would fall under the category of a alien because his entire thing, like, the whole Mothman flap revolved around UFOs mainly as well. Um, there's a big theory on the Fresno Nightcrawlers that they're also technically not cryptids. They're more like alien based because there were UFO flaps in the area as well in that part of California, as well as the Hopkinsville Goblin, which I've also got on my leg. Right, a good story is a good story. Like, they're entertaining, and that's what I care about. Like the Hopkinsville Goblin, that whole thing was supposed to be was part of a UFO, like, not encounter, but like they did shit that was like, this cannot be just a regular entity. This can't be a cryptid. A cryptid is an unidentified plant or animal. Well, not necessarily plant. Cryptobotany is definitely a different thing. Um, went down a rabbit hole about encounters. Everyone had voice distortion. That sounds like an interesting case. Do you mean that everyone had a voice distortion that was like making the video, or the encounter made people had voice distortions? Because like I know that used to be a huge thing. It, yeah. Like people just used to have to be like anonymous about how they did shit for some reason, and it was the funniest thing. Because like they people still take it really seriously, which I respect. Like that's how you get like good reporting, because then you ask the right questions. You're not coming from it from like a bad viewpoint. Like skepticism is good. Oh, this is gonna be a good fish. Yeah, like no one wants to be afraid of being called like a. This was a 2-star catch, and it was a glowing weed. Yeah, you know the grippy sock spittle ain't that bad. You know, taking a trip there once, and you're fine. This is a safe space for the loonies, for the crazies. I'm also crazy. I was crazy once, and they locked me in a rubber room with rats, and the rats made me crazy. And crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. That's fair. Twice I could see being a little too much. Like I think I got a little lucky in the one I went to had a TV in there, so you could watch whatever you wanted, and which wasn't really a lot. They had like the Harry Potter movies in there for some reason, and so I watched like a couple of those. Those were those were fun times. Small shrimp. Oh, but yeah, those were good times. What? How do they how do they give you an iPad but then just mute you? That is kind of shit. Like, how? Listen, the Grippies Hospital is not as good of a place for mental health as people think it is for some reason. Like, it spirals you worse than if you were just on the outside world. Like, turning off my socials helped more than that, but even then, that wasn't really even the best because I still needed the social interaction to make me feel better. Yeah, like, the staff don't give a shit. They deal with it every day. Like, that's not what you want when you're going through a crisis. Like, having people there for you is a lot better than people that are technically there, but they're just doing their jobs. Like, for some of them, it's just their job. I think that's where the real issue comes in with the Grippy Hospital is that it's just their job. They went to school, and that's just the one that paid the best. Like, I should know my now adoptive mom, even though she's adopted me when I was 18. Like, she's a nurse and she was looking for the best pay, but thankfully she's like an actual decent human that, is still going to care about her patients. She doesn't work at the Grippy Hospital. She works at an old folks place, but like, she's still going to take the time to care. And it was the same with like my birth mom too. She also worked at an old folks home. Um, yeah, my birth mom and my adopted mom are both great. Like, both of them genuinely care about people, which is why I even was thankful enough to have a home with her. Ooh. Okay. Rain check on... That's the wrong button. Rain check on selling this stuff. I want to catch more fish in the rainstorm. Yeah, as much as I would like to help people, I don't know if I could handle like a job like that. Another horseshoe crab right off the bat. Man, I really should have grabbed the 16-ounce cans when I went to the gas station. A branch? I think that was a shining branch. Sorry, I'm trying to read your message and catch fish at the same time, so I keep getting distracted. Hey, listen, some Hispanic people just... I work with a lot of Hispanic people working at nursery, and dude, they're great, especially older Hispanic women. Like, there is nothing that, like, they would not help you with, like, while working with them. A bluegill. Okay, cool. Now I can sell my shit and get more bait. Yeah, so you get it. Oh, I need to sell shit first. 19,000 or 1,900 minnows. I'm sure that would actually be pretty good, but I think I need to... I'm gonna grab another beer first. Also, Hermit, where the fuck you at? I know you're in there. There you are. Yeah, that's also true. I've had a lot of Hispanic women get very mad at me and try to set me up with their daughters, and daughters or grandchildren, even though they were very beautiful and amazing, I I could not take that. Rod Luck or Rod Chance. Bonus. Well, that's bonus loot, so I think I want to do that one. And then salty. Just listen, it's just a thing, okay? When you they really are like they are amazing at it. Like it's also like I hate to say this, but it's part of my company culture where people just like hook each other up with people at my company. But like they really are the best matchmakers. Like if you are ever single and you find like an old Hispanic lady, they will set you up with their grandson, granddaughter, son, daughter, however old you are, just like that. Like you would never be single if you know an older Hispanic individual. Like it is wild. That's also fair. Salty lure, very funny. You know, I could catch a shark or a whale even in a pond. Fresh lure, don't care about. Quick jig, real quicker and gain raw. Ooh, that sounds like I might have to get that. Efficient. Chance to not consume bait. That also seems really good. That seems like garbage. I think quick jig. Probably gonna be my best. I think I do with B. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just say never do. Sorry, I have the hiccups. You can't just say never doing that again and not elaborate. Not in my streams. Cosmetic. I can get overalls. What cool face thing? Oh, this is me. This is me when you guys get to yap back at me. I get to I enjoy that. We got some cool gray overalls, and I think that's it. I wonder if I got a new rank. I can be pretty. I gotta choose dude. I use dude way too much in my regular vocabulary. Like I remember when I was younger, I would get yelled at by well, not yelled at, but I would get scolded by chicks for calling them dude, even though that was just the way I talked because I was an emo skater kid. All right, go back to my regular. Oh wait, how much money do I have? All right, we're gonna go on a quick sidetrack. I'm getting some scratch offs. We're getting three, and we're gonna do some scratch offs. Uh, all right, sorry, got distracted there. But no, yeah, people would just get upset with me calling them dude. I think it's because looking back on it, they were probably interested and did not like me calling them dude. All right, what's $25? Okay, did not win back on that scratcher. This is also something I love about this game is that it enables my gambling. What are you? Oh, I still have another row to do. Nope. Okay, I think this is the last one that I can go back to fishing. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm currently reading your thing, so that's why I'm quiet. and also going to be trying to fish. But also I can fish and read at the same time if I look at my stream. Yeah, that's not the greatest, first impression. You don't normally mention that kind of stuff right off the bat. You kind of gauge, your vibe with the other person. Like, I would never just mention that just immediately. Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe just because I was raised by women, I know a little better than that. But that's kind of yikes. Like, I brought stuff, with me on dates in the past, but like, yeah, that's just a really big yikes. All right, so I currently have 12 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do. Oh. Okay, I'm going back to reading your thing. Okay, that dude just kind of sounds like a piece of shit. Like, uh, that is not a fun thing to have happen to you. Yeah. Damn. See, that's I feel like is an appropriate reaction to that. Like, don't don't waste your time on stuff like that. Like, spend time with people that's actually going to give you their full attention. Like, I only slightly ignore my girlfriend now, but I really don't, because we both have different interests in our day-to-day lives. Yeah, see? Like, I still call everyone dude. Like, it's just part of my vocabulary. It's a habit I haven't broken, nor do I intend to break it. Also, I don't know how much of the conversation that's happening upstairs is picking up through my mic, so I hope not a lot. Even though I can always, if it is ever distracting, if you hear random noises or anything like that, okay, good. But if you guys ever hear random noises, just let me know and I can turn down how much my mic is picking up, and I can actually just put it up to closer to my face. Because I've got a nice boom arm for my streaming mic. But I think once we get through our current bait, that's when I'm going to end it. So we still have, whenever I get done with 10 leeches, because I'll have to pull the food out of the oven and get all that stuff ready. But yeah, thank you guys for actually coming and chatting and, yep, for coming and chatting and doing stuff. I really appreciate that. I like having company here, sharing stories, and it doesn't feel as much like I'm talking into a wall as my stream was yesterday, where I had someone come in for the last like 5 minutes as I was ending it. Hey, nothing wrong with putting on the notifications, even though if you follow me on threads, I don't know if either of you guys are not from my threads, but it's just Plant Father, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, it's just Plant Father with an X instead of A. I always am gonna put my stuff there. I'm gonna try and stream pretty regularly. And maybe at some point I'll actually figure out the actually more accustomed to streaming, and maybe I'll put like some nice background music on instead of just whatever the game has. See if I can finagle in some nice punk music. Ooh, this is gonna be big. It's gonna be a chonky fish. Or chonky kelp. A massive manta ray. Wish I could see what this thing looked like. Surprise fish jump scare. Enjoy. Small lobster. Gonna cook up some nice lobster bisque with this. Whoop. Alright, I'm actually gonna have this one be the last one. I'll sell it, get back to the thing, see if there's anything new and interesting, and then call it from there. Because I want to give myself a little time to get up there and... Ooh. Gotta do these first. Majestic, nice. Do I have much? Oh, I have 1,000. Let's do tackle box. Tackle box is good. Okay. Cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. The VOD will be on my channel later, but you two don't really need that. If you want to follow my YouTube, you can. It's completely up to you guys. But I will see you guys later. Peace out.